Ellis, Footnote, Jeff, Marley, Hunger Games, Deep Blue Sea, Hunter, and Bully. I just love movies. I'm Xander Lim, I live in Atlanta, and this is my Bridges story. We're here at the Landmark Theater. It's called the Midtown Art Cinema, and what I do is I'm an usher. Year one, right here. So mostly I just do tickets and clean the theaters and restrooms and the lobby, just stuff like that. You can check that over there. Oh, okay. I've been here for 6 months now, and it's been going really well.
Xander is a pretty unique individual. I think, because he has autism, sometimes he has trouble making friends. Sometimes people don't quite understand him when they first meet him, but once they get to know him, he becomes a favorite of most people. Well, Xander recently made a huge transition because I had to move to Atlanta for a new job. So transition for people with autism is always something that's pretty tough.
I'm now living in a new city and going to be surrounded by new people, which I had never seen before.
When Xander and I were looking for employment for him, we did a lot of casing the neighborhood. We wanted to find something that was within walking distance, and we happened upon Landmark Theater just driving by. Xander has a big interest in movies. He's into foreign films. He likes the Asian culture, including Asian films. So right off the bat, Xander was pretty excited. I think it's such a good fit.
She's been a great help to me because of learning on my interview skills and job skills, and also helping me look for a job.
A lot of times autism poses some social anxieties. He doesn't always take social cues very well, interact with the public very well. Sometimes it's difficult for Xander to show emotion in his face. So we worked a lot in bringing happiness to the interview, excitement to the interview.
We knew he had autism coming in. We were still really impressed because all of my previous experience with autism were people that just weren't connected at all. And so we're just really impressed with him and how he presented himself and what he was interested in and everything. We thought he'd be a good fit. Communication is something that we've had to learn a lot about. He does not read facial cues and other things like that. The way that we have to enunciate, be very specific about certain things.
Xander gets tired a lot at work, so we talked about maybe just walking around the theater, maybe stepping outside for some fresh air. It's just so he can move around instead of staying at the podium.
Couple of bumps. There was the just pointing and saying over there, kind of loud at the top of your lungs.
Year one, right here. Check it out. Before that, it was like over there and over there, and
he's got a great personality, and for me, that's what we look for when we hire people is personality. Because Xander's got a lot to offer an employer, and I feel lucky that we snagged him up.
He's been much more independent. He's learned how to use the bus system. That was through the help of Bridges. He goes to school. He's got a job, and then he cooks dinner occasionally.
Take a little scoop. Right into the...
Landmark's been a really good opportunity for Xander. He's responsible for every aspect of it. He checks his schedule, he washes his clothes so that he has his uniform clean, he walks to work typically. He's doing really well in the transition.
Look at him now. He's holding down a part-time job that he loves. He's taking 2 college courses. He's taking a martial arts class. Xander, he's improved and come such a long way. I'm so proud of him.
Marriott Bridges has been a big influence to me because it helps me how to get through life.
Every now and then a kid comes along who makes you remember why you're doing this job, and for me, Xander is one of those kids.
The connection that Bridges made was huge for both Landmark and Xander.
He's into video games and wants to become a game designer.
What I want to do is go back to college, get my bachelor's in game design, then get the career job I wanted that is in game design. This is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. That's all, folks.